Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's William Bootsy Blanding, and I am founder and CEO of Shania Business. Today, I want to tell you a story about how I really got started, why I got into this. I don't think it'll be that long of a story, so I think the way I started all this is someone very, very close to me was able to re-enter my life and steal a lot of money from me. Just because they knew who I was and they knew how I think, they was able to access my account. Of course, it was a woman. She was on drugs. I'm not going to say her name for legal reasons, but she basically was able to take a lot of money from me. And that changed, of course, after I told her to be out. That changed my whole outlook on life and finances and how I got to get my life together. You ever feel like you're just making tons of money, but you're not getting ahead because it's never enough money? You work overtime, and that little bit of overtime they pay you is not getting you ahead. So I start sitting down and thinking, what do I got to do to fucking get ahead and change my life? So I go to where a lot of people go to, maybe not people my age, but a little younger. I went to YouTube. And on YouTube, everybody that actually was successful, or CPAs and lawyers telling people how to be successful, were all basing 4 main things to be successful. 4 things. So I started telling myself, if I could do these 4 things, why can't I do these and be successful myself? And they're all talking about the same 4 things. And those 4 things are, you gotta have good personal credit. You got to. You gotta at least establish good personal credit. And after you establish good personal credit, it just makes logical sense to go into real estate, but not in that order. A lot of people make the mistake is they fix their personal credit, they use their personal credit to get their real estate. I think that's a mistake, and that's where a lot of investors are running into trouble, and how we're going to be able to help a lot of upcoming investors is because the order that you really should be doing it is you should fix your personal credit, set up a small business, build business credit, that's the third. And now once you have business credit not linked to your social security, now you can go in and purchase real estate and not affect your personal credit score. A lot of people, they use their personal credit, they go get real estate, their credit scores go down, because they're taking out mortgages and stuff in their personal credit. I think that's the wrong order. The order people really usually do it is they fix or already have good credit. They go into real estate, realize they need to set up a business after the fact, and most people don't know about business credit. It's crazy, but I didn't know it existed. I thought it was. And a lot of times when you see these people on YouTube, you think they talking bullshit, and it sounds like a scam. But I looked into it. It's too many people doing it for it to be a scam. So I started with my personal credit, found a company. I no longer use that company just for the simple fact of how much they charge, but found a company and paid them. It only took them about maybe 3 months to clear up my credit report. I was at about a 580. They got my credit score up to about a 720. This stuff exists. You guys think everything's a scam. It's not. This shit works. I was able to fix my personal credit. I went out and just paid a company where I shouldn't have did this, but I just flat out just paid a company to go start building this business credit. I paid them a lot more money than what I charge for our services to do the same thing. But I did it. I charged them a lot of money. I'm not even gonna say how much because it's that much, but they are actually building our business credit right now. Now with I'm also on top of that, what I did is I'm starting to build my own business credit step by step, just so I can see what the process is, so I can see how complicated it is when you guys gonna do it. So I got the platform. I'm going through the steps now to build business credit. And our platform is going to make it really easy for you. It's like mostly videos, step by step, do this, do this, do this. But if you go in with good personal credit, you're going to make a lot more business credit because you can guarantee some of those loans. And what the guarantee does is, yeah, you're using your social security number to back up your business credit. But as long as you don't default on those business loans, it doesn't go on your personal credit. So it's not really, only the inquiry does. And if you work with a credit repair company, they can remove their inquiries. So, I mean, I'm not smart at all, but I was able to build a company leveraging all these different companies. I partnered with one of the biggest business credit companies probably in the country. And no, I'm not going to tell you the name because you'll just bypass me and go use them. So I partnered with them on every deal. On average, I'll say if I charge a customer about $3,000, they're going to get about $500. Well worth it because I'm using their platform, their services. They give you a business advisor with the service. They give you a financial advisor with the service. Somebody you can actually pick up the phone and talk to. I mean, this stuff is amazing. And this stuff was all on YouTube for you guys to find. But I guess you got to go out and pick which person you want to follow and to be your mentor. That's what I did. You know, I found the credit repair company, the business credit company. I found a credit repair company I work with. I'm going to probably be an affiliate of. And I follow this guy, and I'm not ashamed to tell you who he is. This guy, you can look him up on YouTube. He's called Glendon Cameron. Glendon, if you're watching, it's because of you that I started getting off my ass and start putting this stuff in process, getting my company up and running. Because this guy says most people procrastinate, which they do. They're lazy, they procrastinate, so they really take too long to get up off their ass and start this shit. You got to get started with something, preferably a service business. You know, I'm doing the Uber shit on the side. If you got to do a side hustle, do a side hustle. You know, I make more money with Uber on the side than I do with my full-time job. You know what I mean? So that should give you an example. And shortly after this video, it won't be long before I'll be putting in notice with my company, because I'm gotten to the point where I'm losing money by being there, if that makes any sense. Because I could be out here offering business credit to you guys, and I'm losing money by sitting there making, you know, 14 something an hour, when I can make my whole monthly salary on one customer. I can sign up one customer, make $3,000 to $4,000, and why would I waste my time at a 9-to-5 job, a physical 9-to-5 job, when I could be out here making this kind of money? You guys tell me. Doesn't make any sense, does it? So, and if you think about it, do the math. I only want, on average, about 4 customers a month. That's it. And if you do the math, that's a 6-figure business. Don't take my word for it. Put it on the calculator. $4,000 times 4 customers every month on average, it's a 6-figure business. That means if I do better in 1 or 2 months, I'm ahead of the game. So I'm wasting the time being in this 9-to-5 job. You guys gotta start a business. You gotta start a business though that shows you step by step how to build business credit. So when financial things come up, you have the credit to bring in the sales. If that makes any sense. So you guys got to get on this stuff. We show you how to do it. It's not as complicated as it may sound. You know, it sounds probably a lot worse than it is. But our platform really does streamline the process, makes it simple to understand. And it's just something you got to get started with right away. Find a mentor on YouTube. I don't care if it's not me. Follow Glendon Cameron. If he motivates you, go to Glendon Cameron's page and follow him. And if he motivates you, maybe you'll get up off your ass and start doing this stuff. You know, he doesn't have a business credit platform per se like I do, but he'll motivate you to start a business. You know, and that's what I want to do. That's my goal, is to motivate you guys, get you off your ass, because I'm not that smart. I just partnered with the right people, and I can show you who those right people are if you sign up with us. Once you get things rolling, you get your credit right, you qualify for a mortgage, you have a business bringing in, even if you start any business, it doesn't even have to be a business that, because the whole goal is we teach you how to use that business credit to go get real estate. So you could just have a business solely for building credit, just so you could buy properties. And you could use that same LLC to hold some of your real estate. Think about that. This is the stuff I'm learning. It's crazy, I know. I don't know how I figured this shit out. But if you're new to the channel, my name is William Bootsy Blandon. There are going to be times where I swear. I like to say the word nigga a lot. I apologize for that, but that's how I talk. And I said to myself, if I'm going to start a business, I'm going to talk the way I feel like fucking talking. If that makes sense to you, you let me know. And if I don't get a couple customers because of that, I probably don't want to work with them anyway. You know, I want to work with real laid back people that don't bitch and complain about little things. And, you know, I'm the most laid back person you're ever going to do business with. And don't worry about me being not professional, because as I told you, I'm working with some of the biggest professional companies in the business on this stuff. I'm talking about, I'm affiliated with a credit repair company. I'm affiliated with a business credit company. I'm cool with brokers and real estate agents now. So I'm in the trenches. I'm in the game trying to do this stuff. I'm trying to get rich. I'm not just trying to make it like y'all trying to make it. If y'all happy with doing what you're doing, you in that retail job, or you're a crew chief at Burger King, or whatever you're doing, not to hate on that, because you know, we need people to do those jobs, but it don't have to be you. You could be in a seat right next to me, building your company, and even come on the channel if you want. And we'll motivate other people to do the same thing. You know, so when you guys ready, you let me know. We can make this stuff happen. It ain't that hard. I know my video production ain't that professional yet, but as business grows, we're gonna start getting, you know, more complicated cameras and equipment, and we'll show you guys. You guys are gonna follow me on my journey to make this money. All right? And believe it or not, I love you guys. I'm not just trying to make a buck, and I'll catch you next time.